Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. Los Angeles wakes up to golden sun rays and the usual bustle, but inside the Forrester estate, something deeply unusual is brewing. LunaNozawa.com, yet contemplative, walks through the Forrester mansion with a small, wrapped box tucked under her arm. Her nerves are evident. She's planned this moment for weeks. In the nursery, little Hayes Finnegan giggles in his crib. Luna, a gentle presence in his life since she began growing closer to the Forrester family, takes a deep breath. With Finn and Steffy out momentarily, she places the box beside the baby, unaware that the gift she's delivering holds the power to stir up more than just emotions. The box contains a hand-sewn blanket crafted from Luna's late grandmother's kimono fabric. It's meant as a symbol of peace, a cultural bridge, and a silent wish for healing in the fractured family. But buried under the threads is a letter, one that contains a powerful secret, a truth Luna herself isn't ready to face. That her family's history may be more entangled with the Forresters than anyone realizes. Chapter 2. Ridge faces off with Nick. The storm begins elsewhere at Forrester Creations. The tension builds like a thunderstorm on the horizon. Ridge Forrester stands in front of the design board, assessing Thomas's latest work, when a familiar voice cuts through the air like a blade. Still trying to prove you're the king of this castle, Ridge? Nick Marone walks in, cool and smug as ever. His return has been whispered about for weeks, and now it's real. Nick isn't just back to stir up drama. He's back for Brooke. Ridge tenses immediately. The old rivalry ignites like it never cooled. What are you doing here, Nick? Nick smirks. Business and maybe a little pleasure. Or have you forgotten Brooke's taste in pirates? Ridge's knuckles go white as he grips the desk, her history marred by love triangles. Betrayals and shared heartbreak resurfaces like a tidal wave. Brooke, caught in the middle once again, watches from the doorway with quiet fear in her eyes. Chapter 3. Brooke's dilemma and Steffy's suspicion. Brooke Logan finds herself torn once more. Though she and Ridge had finally begun to rebuild something resembling trust, Nick's return shakes her to her core. She had once loved him deeply. A part of her still remembers the man who made her laugh when Ridge broke her heart. Steffy, fiercely protective of her father, senses trouble and confronts Brooke. You can't let him back in, Brooke. Don't make the same mistake again. Brooke fires back. I'm not the only one who makes mistakes, Steffy. We all have pasts. Meanwhile, Luna's gift is discovered, not by Steffy or Finn, but by Thomas, who notices the blanket and the strange handwriting on the attached letter. His curiosity gets the better of him, and what he reads sends chills down his spine. Chapter 4. The letter that changes everything. The letter reveals that Luna's grandmother once had a brief but passionate romance with a Forrester, possibly Eric, and that Luna might be more than just a guest in the mansion. This could be family. If this is true, everything Luna knows, including her blossoming attraction to RJ, might be built on a forbidden connection. Thomas, conflicted but honest, tells Ridge. The bombshell leaves Ridge stunned. If Luna is a Forrester, then her romantic links with RJ and her involvement in their lives, on a whole new meaning. Ridge calls Luna in for a private conversation. Tears well in Luna's eyes as she's forced to explain what little she knows of her family's past. But even she's unsure of the truth. The only person who could confirm it is gone. Ridge's frustration boils over. Another secret. Another outsider with a mystery. He storms out and Luna is left shattered. Chapter 5. Finn caught in the middle. Finn, meanwhile, is torn between supporting Luna and protecting Steffy and Hayes. The blanket was sweet. Yes, but what if the letter threatens to unravel more than it binds? He speaks with Lee, his mother, who warns him that ties with the Forresters always come with a price. Lee's past with the family, especially Sheila, still haunts her. I lost your father trying to keep you safe from their chaos. She tells him, don't repeat my mistake. Finn holds Hayes and looks at the blanket, understanding the emotional weight behind it. Luna meant no harm, but in this family, good intentions can lead to disaster. Chapter 6. Nick's secret agenda isn't just back for Brooke. He's quietly been meeting with investors and he wants to challenge Ridge's role at Forrester Creations. With whispers of restructuring, Ridge's place at the company and in Brooke's heart is suddenly under siege. Eric, older but still sharp, senses the tension and calls a meeting. He doesn't like what Nick's return signals, and he warns Ridge, if you want to keep your life intact, both your company and your family, you better play this game smarter than ever before. Chapter 7. RJ and Luna, torn between love and truth. RJ is devastated when he hears about the letter. His connection with Luna has been the one bright light in his chaotic life. But if they're related, Luna sobs in his arms. I don't want it to be true, RJ. I love you. Their bond is tested like never before. They agree to take a DNA test, but while they wait for the results, the emotional distance grows. Meanwhile, Hope, always caught in her own spiral, offers support to RJ. Her advice, however, takes a selfish turn. Maybe this is a sign. RJ, maybe you're meant for someone who doesn't come with all these complications. Chapter 8. Summer Gala Explosion. At the Forrester Summer Gala, tensions reach a boiling point. Ridge and Nick's silent war finally erupts into a shouting match on the ballroom floor. Brooke is forced to separate them, while Steffy drags Luna aside and demands answers about her intentions. The envelope with the DNA results arrives mid-event. RJ opens it in private with Luna. The truth. They're not biologically related. The Forrester in question had no direct descendants. Luna's connection is by marriage, not blood. The relief is overwhelming, but the damage has been done. Trust was shaken, secrets exposed. Ridge, finally, softens when he sees Luna rocking Hayes to sleep, the blanket draped over his tiny shoulders. You meant well, he tells her. Chapter 9. Resolution. And the calm before the next storm by the episode's end. Luna is welcomed back into the family circle. Though cautious eyes remain, RJ and Luna embrace, stronger than ever. Meanwhile, leaves Forrester Creations with a cryptic remark to Brooke. You'll see me again. You always do. Ridge and Brooke share a quiet moment under the stars, unsure of what tomorrow will bring but holding on to the fragile piece of tonight. Todd Hayes sleeps soundly, wrapped in the unexpected gift that brought truth, turmoil, and ultimately a new kind of understanding.